Welcome back to BNB Spoilers channel. Today, we dive into the explosive events shaking up the bold and the beautiful. Betrayals are brewing, hidden secrets are surfacing, and unexpected alliances could change everything. Buckle up, because the Forrester world is about to be rocked. Finn's shocking discovery, a truth too big to hide? Dr. John Finnegan thought he had put his past behind him, but fate had other plans. For weeks, he had been plagued by suspicions about Luna Nozawa's parentage, and despite the resistance he faced, he relentlessly pursued the truth. Now, standing in the hospital with irrefutable DNA results in hand, Finn is faced with a revelation that will alter his life forever: he is Luna's biological father. This truth isn't just a personal revelation, it has massive repercussions. The moment Finn confronted Poppy Nozawa with the evidence, her reaction spoke volumes. Panic, desperation, and fear washed over her face, confirming what he had suspected all along: she had spent years covering up this secret. But why? Was it shame, a desire to protect Luna, or something much more sinister? Poppy immediately goes on the defensive. She pleads, begging Finn to keep this revelation buried. More than anyone, she knows what's at stake. If this truth reaches Lee Finnegan's ears, all hell could break loose. Lee has always been the epitome of control, fiercely guarding her family's legacy. If she learns that Finn has a secret daughter, one she was never allowed to claim, her fury could be boundless. However, Poppy is worried about more than just Lee's wrath. She fears what this truth will do to Luna, a young woman who has built her identity without knowledge of her real father. Will knowing Finn change her entire sense of self? And what about Steffi? Poppy warns Finn that unveiling this secret could destroy his marriage. Steffi has tolerated plenty of chaos in her life, but this revelation might be the breaking point. Finn is torn. He knows the right thing to do is tell the truth, but he can't ignore the potential fallout. If he tells Luna, it could upend her world. If he tells Steffi, it could ruin their marriage. But if he stays silent, he's complicit in a lie that affects everyone around him. The question remains: will Finn choose honesty, or will he let the secret fester until it explodes in the worst possible way? Zend and Daphne, a collision of attraction and deception. While Finn grapples with life-changing truths, another tangled web is being spun at Forrester Creations. Zend Forrester Dominguez, ever the sharp and observant designer, is beginning to suspect that something is amiss. When he crosses paths with Daphne Rose at the office, he immediately senses an underlying tension, an unspoken motive lurking beneath her charm. Zend doesn't yet know the full extent of Steffi Forrester's master plan, but he's no fool. He watches Daphne closely, analyzing every subtle glance and every calculated move she makes. His gut tells him that she's not just another ambitious player in the fashion industry, she's here on a mission, and Steffi's fingerprints are all over it. What makes this even more complicated? The undeniable attraction brewing between them. Daphne was brought into the mix to seduce Carter Walton, but could she be developing a genuine interest in Zend instead? Attraction is a dangerous thing. It doesn't follow plans, it doesn't obey orders, and it certainly doesn't respect corporate schemes. This unexpected chemistry could put Daphne in a dangerous position. If she strays too far from Steffi's plan, she could face consequences she never saw coming. Will Daphne stick to her assignment, or will her heart lead her down an uncharted path with Zend? For Zend, the challenge is even greater. He has no idea that Daphne is part of Steffi's strategy to manipulate Carter, but when the truth comes out, will he feel betrayed? Will he fight for Daphne, or will he step back, unwilling to get caught in Steffi's latest power play? One thing is certain: this isn't just a corporate chess game anymore. Real emotions are entering the equation, and in a world where love and business collide, the results are never predictable. Hope Logan's unexpected interruption, but is she missing the real threat? While the Forrester men are tangled in their own dramas, Hope Logan stumbles upon what she believes to be an intimate moment, but is it really? Hope, who has had her fair share of heartbreak and betrayal, walks into a scene that immediately raises her suspicions. She finds Carter Walton and Daphne Rose standing far too close for comfort, a moment that, on the surface, looks like the start of something inappropriate. But before Hope can spiral into accusations, Carter is quick to provide an explanation. He wasn't flirting, he was simply testing out the fragrances Daphne was showcasing for an upcoming product launch. Hope hesitates, but ultimately accepts his story. After all, she knows that Daphne has a reputation for being hands-on when it comes to demonstrating her perfumes. Still, something about the interaction lingers in her mind. Is it her past experiences that make her uneasy, or is she sensing something deeper? For now, Hope chooses to focus her attention on the looming corporate battle between herself and Steffi Forrester. Steffi's return to the company has set off alarm bells for Hope, and she can't afford distractions. With Steffi once again calling the shots, Hope knows she needs to stay one step ahead, or risk losing everything she's built. But is she looking in the wrong direction? While she's fixated on Steffi's comeback, she fails to see the real storm forming right in front of her. Daphne isn't just an ambitious newcomer, she's a key player in a dangerous game that Hope has no idea is unfolding. If she doesn't start paying attention soon, she could find herself blindsided in a way she never expected. The Bold and the Beautiful, a brewing storm of secrets, betrayals, and passion. As we look ahead to the next episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, one thing is crystal clear: every character is walking a tightrope between truth and deception. Finn must decide whether to reveal the shocking truth about Luna's paternity, or keep the secret to protect his marriage. Daphne is caught between her mission to seduce Carter and an unexpected attraction to Zend. Zend, unaware of Steffi's schemes, is falling into a web of intrigue. Hope, too distracted by Steffi's return, might not see the real betrayal lurking in the shadows. With love, power, and manipulation intertwining at every turn, who will emerge victorious, and who will be left picking up the pieces? Next, we dive into the escalating tensions, brewing secrets, and power plays unfolding on The Bold and the Beautiful. Buckle up, because things are about to get intense. Daphne's temptation, the scent of power and seduction in the heart of Forrester Creations, Carter Walton finds himself caught in a whirlwind of temptation and mystery. What was meant to be a straightforward conversation about fragrance choices has suddenly taken an unexpected and sensual turn. Daphne Rose, a woman who thrives in ambiguity, knows exactly what she's doing. She leans in just a little too close, her presence intoxicating. Almost like you could lose yourself, she teases, her words dripping with subtle suggestion. Carter laughs, attempting to brush off the charged atmosphere, but there's no denying the underlying tension. Daphne's perfume lingers between them, almost a weapon in her seduction. Daphne, however, isn't just here to flirt. She has an agenda. When Carter innocently inquires about what brought her to Forrester Creations, she evades the question. Daphne Rose never explains herself, she smirks, a glint of amusement in her eyes. Whatever her true motives are, she's keeping them locked away, for now. To shift the conversation, Carter redirects their attention to the business at hand. Should we launch with one or two fragrances? He asks, attempting to regain his composure. Daphne, ever the enigma, decides to make things more interesting. She produces two delicate glass bottles, spraying one scent behind her left ear and the other behind her right. With a sly smile, she turns to Carter and whispers, "Choose." The moment hangs in the air. But is Carter choosing a fragrance, or is he choosing a path he may not be able to walk away from? Hope versus Steffi, a power struggle at Forrester Creations. Meanwhile, in the design office at Forrester Creations, another battle is brewing, one that has nothing to do with perfume but everything to do with power. Hope Logan has learned the hard way that Steffi Forrester is a force to be reckoned with. She's been burned before, but this time? She won't let history repeat itself. Never again, Steffi, Hope vows, her voice laced with determination. Steffi, ever the strategist, remains unimpressed. Paranoid much, she quips, her expression a mixture of amusement and exasperation. But Hope sees through her casual demeanor, Steffi is planning something. She always is. For too long, Hope has felt like a scapegoat for Steffi's corporate maneuvers. But those days are over. Forrester couldn't be in better hands, Hope asserts, her confidence unwavering. Carter Walton has become a pivotal force in the company's leadership, and with him at the helm, things are going to be different. Steffi arches a brow. Yeah, thanks to Carter, your partner in crime. There's an edge to her voice, an underlying challenge that neither of them addresses directly. Yet, beneath the barbed words, there's a silent truth. Forrester Creations is shifting, and neither woman is willing to lose their grip on it. At that moment, Zend Forrester Dominguez enters, unknowingly breaking the tense standoff. Zend's latest designs are met with admiration, a rare moment of unity in an otherwise fractured room. Hope beams with certainty that his talent, coupled with Carter's leadership, will propel the company forward. But Steffi? She knows better than to believe in certainty. In the world of fashion, alliances are fleeting, and the tides can change in an instant. Luna's disappearance, a family in chaos while corporate power plays unfold at Forrester, a family crisis is brewing elsewhere. At Il Giardino, Poppy Nozawa's mind is consumed with one devastating truth: Luna is missing. The words hang in the air, thick with dread. Lee Finnegan, her sister, has barely had time to process the shocking revelation. She blinks in disbelief. Luna's missing, she echoes, her voice rising in alarm. Poppy sighs, running a hand through her hair, clearly distressed. She doesn't know where her daughter is. She has no answers, only fear. Lee narrows her gaze. Though their relationship has been strained, blood is blood, and this is bigger than past grievances. Why did you call me? She asks, her concern laced with suspicion. She senses something is off. Poppy hesitates, flashing back to the moment she told Finn he wasn't Luna's father. A lie she crafted so well, but one that might be unraveling. The weight of her choices, her secrets, is crushing her. Luna's hidden agenda, the great escape while panic grips her family, Luna Nozawa is nowhere near where they expect her to be. At Bill Spencer's house, Luna has carved out her own secret existence. With an ankle monitor securely fastened, she is confined, but not helpless. Standing in the kitchen, she absent-mindedly stirs a smoothie, her mind calculating her next move. Her eyes drift to a framed photo of Will Spencer, Bill's son. A smirk curls on her lips. If only you knew where I was, Mom, she murmurs, the words tinged with irony. There is no trace of fear in her demeanor. Luna isn't a damsel in distress, she is a woman on a mission. Sinking into the plush comfort of the sofa, she pops a chocolate bonbon into her mouth. She looks smug. Satisfied. Relaxed. She isn't just hiding. She's plotting. Finn's breaking point, a shocking realization. Back at the hospital, Dr. John Finn Finnegan is staring at the DNA test results that have turned his world upside down. His mind races. His hands tremble. The reality is too much to process. Luna's not my cousin, he whispers to himself, his voice barely audible, as if saying it aloud will make it real. She's my daughter. Luna's my daughter. The words echo in the empty room, hitting him like a sledgehammer. He shakes his head. This can't be right. Determined to prove the results wrong, or confirm them, he grabs another DNA kit. He won't accept this shocking truth without absolute certainty. But deep down, he already knows. The storm ahead, what happens next? As we look toward the next explosive episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, the fallout from these tangled secrets and power struggles is bound to be catastrophic. Will Finn expose the truth about Luna, or will he be forced into silence? Where is Luna really going with her sudden disappearance, and what is she planning? Can Poppy keep her lies from unraveling before it's too late? Will Hope finally gain the upper hand against Steffi, or will Steffi outmaneuver her once again? And what game is Daphne really playing with Carter? With every passing moment, the stakes are getting higher, and the secrets more dangerous. Stay tuned, because in the world of The Bold and the Beautiful, nothing stays buried forever. Next, we will dive deep into the latest shockwaves on The Bold and the Beautiful, a story of betrayals, secret alliances, and a brewing storm that could tear families apart forever. Sheila's master plan. The ultimate power move? There is no doubt that Sheila Carter is always looking for a way to tilt the scales in her favor. Now that Finn's paternity truth has surfaced, she has the perfect weapon in her arsenal. For years, Sheila has lurked on the outskirts of Finn's life, desperate to be part of her son's world. But she's always been an outsider, cast away for her dangerous past, her violent tendencies, and the perpetual chaos she brings wherever she goes. Now, with Luna revealed as Finn's daughter, Sheila sees an opportunity that she never thought possible. This isn't just about Finn anymore, this is about legacy, about power, about finally cementing her place in a family that has rejected her at every turn. What better way to do it than through Luna? If Sheila plays her cards right, she could drive a wedge between Finn and Steffi, forcing him to turn toward her for support. If she can manipulate Luna into embracing her darker instincts, she may even find herself with an heir willing to take up her mantle of revenge, deception, and unshakable resilience. And if that happens? The Forresters won't know what hit them. Luna's dark side, a new supervillain in the making? For now, Luna is struggling to find herself. She has spent most of her life questioning who she really is, searching for a connection that always seemed just out of reach. She thought she had found stability with Bill Spencer, but in reality, she's been trapped. Bill, as much as he has played a paternal role, isn't her real family. She has sensed this all along, and now, with the truth out, it's impossible to ignore. The moment she learns that Sheila Carter is her grandmother, everything in her world will shift. On the surface, Luna is sweet, kind-hearted, and hopeful. But every person has a dark side. Could Luna's lineage mean that she has inherited something far more dangerous than she realizes? Sheila has spent her life dancing on the edge of villainy, but what if Luna follows in her footsteps? With Sheila whispering in her ear, nudging her toward the darkness, we might see Luna break free from her goody-two-shoes persona. What if she begins to embrace the chaos, the power, the thrill of control? She could team up with Sheila, Steffi, or even go rogue, becoming a force of nature the Forresters never expected. Finn and Sheila, a family reunited, or a disaster waiting to happen? Finn has spent years trying to distance himself from Sheila, but life has a way of pulling him right back into her orbit. There was a time when he wanted to believe that his mother could change, that deep down, there was good in her. But that belief nearly cost him everything. Sheila shot him. She almost destroyed his marriage. And yet, despite it all, Finn has never been able to completely sever the bond. Now, with the revelation that he is Luna's biological father, Finn finds himself in the crosshairs of fate once again. What will he do? On one hand, he has Steffi, his rock, his love, the mother of his children. She has made it clear that Sheila is poison, that there is no room for her in their lives. But now everything is different. Luna isn't just some distant relative, she's his daughter. A living, breathing part of him that deserves to know her roots. And Sheila is part of that. Will Finn risk everything, his marriage, his stability, to allow Sheila into Luna's life? Or will he make the painful choice to cut Sheila out once and for all? One thing is certain, Sheila isn't going anywhere. And neither is the chaos she brings. Luna's journey, the quest for identity and acceptance. Luna has always felt like something was missing. She wasn't just searching for a family, she was searching for herself. The moment she learned that Finn was her father, everything changed. It wasn't just about a name on a birth certificate, it was about understanding why she is the way she is. Why she feels different. Why she craves stability. Why she has always felt like she was meant for something more. Now, she has the answers. But will those answers bring her peace, or will they awaken something far more dangerous? She has spent time with Bill, trying to carve out a sense of belonging. But that was always a temporary fix, a distraction from the truth. Now, with her real family coming into focus, her priorities are shifting. Sheila and Finn could give her what she's always wanted. But at what cost? Luna is at a crossroads. She can either embrace the light and follow Finn's moral compass, or she can embrace the darkness, taking her place at Sheila's side. Whatever choice she makes, it will change everything. Sheila's redemption arc, or her greatest manipulation? If there's one thing we know about Sheila Carter, it's that she's a survivor. She has been cast out, imprisoned, vilified, and declared irredeemable. But now? Now, she has a chance to rewrite her story. With Deacon by her side, she has tried to turn over a new leaf. She has been desperate to prove that she can be different, that she can be a mother, a grandmother, a person worthy of love. And maybe, just maybe, she's telling the truth. But is the world ready to believe her? The moment she learns about Luna, everything changes. If Sheila can convince Luna to embrace her, if she can show Finn that she is capable of love, then maybe, just maybe, she can carve out a place in their lives. Or maybe this is just another one of her long games. Maybe Sheila doesn't want redemption, maybe she wants revenge. Could she use Luna as a pawn? Could she turn Finn against Steffi? Could she orchestrate one final masterstroke of chaos that leaves the Forresters in ruins? One thing is for sure, Sheila Carter never plays fair. And she never plays to lose. The fallout, what happens next? As we head into the next explosive episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful, one thing is clear. This is only the beginning. Will Finn choose Sheila or Steffi? Will Luna fall under Sheila's influence, or will she forge her own path? Can Sheila truly change, or is this all a setup for her most shocking betrayal yet? And how will the Forresters react when they realize that Luna isn't just family, she's a potential threat? With paternity bombshells, hidden agendas, and dangerous alliances forming,